What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed for the next of the Classic Club races. I was expecting there to be more words there, but it's just Classic Club races. We are on to the second event of this, the Over the Mountain Rally. Three parts: Pyrenees, Corsica, and Côte d'Azur. Nothing too technical, but we do have to decide what kind of classic era car we want to race. I'm debating between 911 S Targa, which I'm not sure if we've driven, and a 550 Spider. I kind of want to go 550, but it handles so well, but I'm not sure it's going to be fast enough. Yeah, let's try it. What the hell? Why not, right? I mean, what the heck could go wrong? We'll try it, and if it doesn't work out, we'll go 911. But Pyrenees, Corsica, Côte d'Azur, pretty straightforward. Only $1,000 entry fee, but we don't get any winnings until the end, so we just have to be careful with damage and stuff. Maybe this is a bad choice. This car is very expensive to repair, being a classic like this, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works out for us, but going to be all sorts of mixtures of cars here. There is a 550. Expect there to be some 911s. Maybe there won't be. Of course, these are very early 911s. We get off the line much better than 356s, funnily enough. Another 550 looks like it's Amazon, so. Okay, damage immediately because Wingnut's jumping in the shortcut. That's all right. Not damaged too badly. Should be able to at least get through this race. The 911s are going to be mega down the straights, of course. But we are going to be probably, hopefully, mega through the corners, which is what I want. That's how we make lap time. So, looks like Dylan's also in the 550, so that makes it a little more interesting because he's going to be right up at the front. 911s for Steele and Paris. But yeah, the handling is what we want. Even though we're going to lose out on some of these longer straights, we should be able to carry really good corner speed. Hopefully, maybe. We'll have to play it by ear and do our best and maximize opportunity. But those 911s are going to be rapid down the straights for sure. But I figured this was probably pretty good handling. Oh, big old slide for these guys. Alright, well, they got all tangled up together. We'll try to go around the outside of Steele here. Should be able to get position. Try to outrace them to the next brake zone. They had some damage there. Paris is going to be able to maintain fourth for now. A little bit understeer in these 550s, but we are catching Dylan, so that's good. Obviously, he should have basically equal machinery to us. Maybe some slight upgrades on his end, but or close, at least. That's all we can ask for here to start. Get to his left side here. A little more contact, just a touch. Of course, that dirt, as we've talked about, really slows you down when you run over it. You want to stay on the pavement if you can. So definitely a close race here. Dylan's still right up behind us. Steele still in contention. Paris still in contention, other than that spin, or even with the spin, really. So definitely gonna have to be pretty perfect through this tournament, but I think we have the right machine, the right piece. I think I made the right call on this car. There we go. Oh, don't hit the sticky out bit of scenery there. Almost forgot about that until the last second, but we were good, thankfully. Another one here on the right there. All right, we're in decent shape now. We have a little bit of gap. Couple seconds. We see if Steele and Dylan want to go battle for second position here today. Ooh, that was as close as I wanted. Again, you can touch that just a little bit because it's not quite solid until you get to the fencing part, but still don't want to be doing that. But thankfully we do convert last to first here, knock on wood, for these last couple corners, which is a great start, great opportunity to get some good points on the board, get some track position. Steele's trying to make a pass for second. Looks like he's not going to quite be able to for this moment at least. But interesting that they keep battling, but we'll get through. Hopefully the damage isn't too severe and expensive. We'll see if I made a silly choice or not, but we do take race number 1 at wherever this is. I think this might be Côte d'Azur. No, this is Pyrenees. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I get all these mixed up and confused in my head. I apologize. Very close battle, second, third, fourth. We do come through for a victory, though. Oh, I forgot it's a rally, so it's cumulative time. So yeah, our time does actually matter there. I was thinking that time was just race by race, but it is cumulative, so that's very interesting. A nice twist. 252, not bad at all, so still plenty of cash. On the Corsica, again, handling going to be priority here, especially through those late hairpins at the end of the circuit. That's very key. So good that we get to start off front again. All right, race number 2. Let's do it. Decent acceleration, not quite as good as the cars behind, but we got away enough, so that's good. It's kind of funny how some of us like choose really good cars and can afford to race an expensive car like this, a race car, 550, and some of the guys are like, nope, 356A is perfectly fine, right? What could go wrong? So, also, maybe I'm just crazy. I didn't notice any traffic in that last one, the rally. Maybe that's by design, not sure, but didn't notice any traffic or anything. Again, we have yet to see a police car, even though it was advertised that we may see them. That's okay with me. Make it nice and straightforward for us. We have a nice gap here. Again, we'll jump into the little mining shortcut. It is faster, it is shorter by a pretty significant margin, actually. We just have to be very careful through here not to absolutely bomb it off in there and destroy the car. That's what does the real damage. Make it through there nicely. Heck yeah. All three of the cars behind do follow us in there as well. They're all pretty tucked up together, though. They can go battle amongst themselves, be my guests. Alright, now we're on to some more open roads. Again, handling should really come in key for these twisty bits through the middle sector. Car very pointy, does what I want it to. Probably, honestly, one of the better handling cars we've driven thus far. Very direct, makes sense. Short wheelbase, it's a race car, makes sense. So. Oh, a little bit of a slide over the grass there, get us offline, but we'll just do some brakes, get turned in. Paris is currently up to second ahead of Dylan. Not sure where Dylan ended up, if he took an alternate route or something. Again, we do have to maximize all this time because it's a rally, just in case we don't win the third event. Knock on wood that we win this one. We can still win the rally by not being towards the front of the third race, just in case. So cumulative time throws another wrinkle in that. We'll get to some more rallies later on, especially in some of the modern stuff. That makes it really interesting. So when you have like 5 or 6 races where you don't get to earn any more additional money, like that makes it really tricky. So we're doing okay, floating it through here. A couple more corners till the hairpins. Just some slight bends. There we go. And back to the other way. Paris looks like he's solidified second place, which is awesome. Again, not that it really matters for time. It'll probably put him second overall, though, because of the gaps, how close they all were at the previous event at Pyrenees. It'll probably put them all close together for this. So Corsica, going to go our way once again for these last couple twisty bits. Straight line this, no problem. And it's going to be another victory. We will take that all day. A nice margin, actually. Hopefully we put some good time on those guys, since we only got about 5 seconds in the first event. Looks like 21 seconds we put on Paris there, so that's a great mark.
You placed first.
Thank you very much. Yes, we did. So yeah, 26-second exactly margin. Again, I find that kind of hard to believe that these are lined up like that, but again, whatever. Computer. 4th best time, even though we weren't really going for that, so that's good. And one final event, Côte d'Azur, no damage. Love to see it. Keep the money in the bank, and we'll see if we can finish this one out. We have some margin to play with, just in case. Just need to get to the end of this in one piece. Should be competitive enough to win. Been a little while since we've driven that Côte d'Azur.
3, 2, 1, go!
Underway. Good acceleration on the hill will help us there. Dylan's probably going to get to second because of that, or at least close. But we do get away nicely. Very good accelerating car. Very light, which is awesome. Good choice, Justin. Good car choice for the first time in this entire playthrough. I made a wise decision with car choice. We're all getting a little feisty back there. Looks like Dylan and Paris had or Dylan and Steele, excuse me, had a big get together. Steele paid the price for getting the worst of it. Some of these longer straights here are definitely going to benefit the 911. Paris, at least now that Dylan's towards the back of the field, Paris definitely going to have an advantage, but some of these twistier corners, the longer sweeping corners, are definitely going to go in favor of us. I think the only time we've driven this car really was in that special event, so this might be the first time that I can recall. Maybe I'm incorrect in that. I don't have the best memory, but this might be the first time that we've driven the 550 in like a proper tournament event, so that's kind of cool. Again, long sweeping corners right here, about straight away this mile per hour, 110 or so is where the 911 starts to reel us back in with its just superior straight line speed, but we can carry great momentum, great corner speed, very agile car. That's where we make our time for sure. Kind of surprised that Dylan hasn't put up more of a fight. I know that he's had some issues, obviously, in this race, but not really competitive with Paris. Break over the crest. A little bit conservative, just make sure we get around. Paris did make up some ground there, but we don't have to win this one to win the rally, so we're in good shape for sure, especially with the field spread out now. There we go. Tightest corner on the circuit right here. Gotta make sure we get slowed down nice and early. Turned in nice and smooth. Little extra brake to make sure we get through there safely. Opened up, cruise ship or cargo ship, oil ship, whatever it is, going to be on the right here. There it is. Good landmark that we're almost home. We do have the jump here coming up. We'll probably brake for it just to make sure we don't do any damage that's unnecessary here. And we do a bunch of damage anyways. Okay, so that makes sense to nobody. All right. Strategy backfires. Should just full sent it at that point. Big run coming for Paris here. Oh, we're going to make some contact with them there. That's not what I was trying to do. So yeah, the last chunk of this race has gone absolutely awfully for us. We're probably going to lose this battle up to the start-finish line here just because he's going to have the momentum now that I've damaged my car especially. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch him up here, but we have the 26-second gap, so that's no problem. Not a bother. Do have to do some repairs, unfortunately, but our goal was to get through this without dying and within touch of Paris, and we did that. So still going to win the rally at least, even though that was a very anticlimactic ending. We got the job done.
Second.
That's okay.
You have won the tournament. Move on to the next tournament.
As we get 40 grand, thank you very much. We did miss out on a better time, probably because of that incident, but thankfully we can go repair our car, and then we'll be as good as new. $1,000 only, so that's not too bad. I have 146 in the bank, and next time out we'll have a pre-1970s Classic 911 tournament. That could be interesting. Oh, it's Monte Carlo, 1, 3, and 2, so that could be a lot of fun. Be sure your Porsche is tuned for circuit racing or an open road racing as event can get intense. Well, that sounds fun enough. Do like me some Monte Carlo, so we'll have to look back at Classic 911s. We're still in 1989, just checking to make sure we don't have any new cars available. That's good. 1970 and older is 911s. So none of the golden era stuff. We have to pick, I guess, this classic 911S Targa that we didn't drive in this event. So that works out, actually. Works out that I didn't re-drive the same car more than once. So we'll drive this next time out in the pre-1970s 911 Monte Carlo thing. So make sure you check it out next week, same time, and make sure you drop that like down below, sub if you're new. Don't want to miss any of the action from Need for Speed, Porsche Unleashed, iRacing, Camaro content, track day content, anything else that we do here. And I appreciate your support so much as always, and I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. But that's gonna be it for today. Make sure you drop that like and sub down below, as it really means a lot to me. And we'll see you back next week. Bye bye.